Going on, Scares Gang? Today we're watching a video from Sam Butcher. I tested malls after midnight. I love Sam Butcher. He's a great guy. I love his content. Yeah, let's get into the video.
Person in this mall, and we are at the American Dream Mall with over 450 stores, including one of the world's largest indoor theme parks, water parks, indoor.
Mind you, when I did go into the US, I didn't go to any of these like theme parks and such. I just didn't have time. So every time I watch US stuff, it was always fascinates me the new places that I've never seen or I might see but not sure when.
No slope and 4 million square feet to get through. And because it's past the midnight hours, there's not a lot of people here outside of a security and a janitor here and there. So we basically have this entire place to ourselves. So we have a lot of fun things we're gonna get to. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Behind me is Santa's Village. Previously, for an age limits video, I actually visited the Santa in
Sandland.
This very village, and now it looks like his shift is over because it's past midnight, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and sit on his throne. This may be very illegal, but I don't care. So all wishes go through me this year. So if you'll recall, I was sitting right here having a conversation with Santa, and now I am in the hot seat. Oh, so this is what it's like, huh? All right, little kids, come sit on my lap.
That's just the sauces thing to say. If there were kids around, no. But at least it's empty. At least it's empty.
Scratch that. It's actually quite comfy. I think Santa actually has a pretty good gig here. Come in 8-9 hours, don't have to shave, come in, just talk sweet nothings into
That couch does look very comfortable.
Some naughty or nice kids' ears. There's really no good way to say this. So here we have the letters to Santa, and I don't want to be a Grinch, but technically you could go in and you could take all of these, bring them with you, so then their wishes don't come true. Not that I would do that, but you could do that. So.
He's putting bad ideas and ideas of teenagers.
Sorry. Stop following me. So down here is the card vault by Tom Brady. I don't think we can go in, but it looks like they have like an actual vault there in which you can go in and out of, and the worker is actually still here, so I guess he's working overtime. All right, down this hallway, I'm not sure, but I really like the color.
You know, imagine like one of these places just like open at midnight. I'd hate to be for someone that works there. At least you're getting good pay, but would be horrible.
Scheme that's going on here. Is that an Angry Birds photo booth? So this is where Angry Birds mini golf is, which I believe is closed right now, but you can go inside of here and take Angry Birds pictures. Does anybody still play Angry Birds? I guess so, if they're putting up an entire
I don't.
Our mini golf place in here. Oh, then they have these penny press. I think I'm gonna get a penny press. I'm assuming it's still open even though the mall is closed. $2.49 for a penny? Holy inflation. All right, let me go ahead and purchase this.
A penny is that 1 cent, right? Yeah. My bag got so full of them when I was in the US. At one point when I was at a supermarket, I just put like every single penny that I had into the machine before I paid with my notes.
Okay, and now I think I just twist this and I get myself a custom penny, right? This better be good. $2.49 for a penny. I don't know if this is legal tender, but this was absolutely a waste of money. I don't know why these things.
$2.49. That's expensive. That's $5 Australian.
Even exist. So here's the Angry Birds mini golf section, which of course is closed right now, but if you look in there, they're decorated.
That'd be fun to do. Angry Birds mini golf. Bring that to Australia, and I'd love to play it.
For Christmas and everything, and they have all 18 holes that you could play, and I'd love to go inside, but unfortunately it looks like they are locked up for good. And everything down here is closed. You'll see the Cinnabon over there. That'd be nice to infiltrate.
Yeah, of course everything's closed. It's midnight. If anyone's working, that's just waste of time.
Bandai Namco, which is just like anime stuff, but this place is all ours. Now, since we're currently on the 3rd floor, there's a lot of things that aren't currently built, but they're being built. So for instance, there's like a climbing gym here that I think's going up, and then on the other side, as you'll see, there's just more construction happening, and I'm sure there's more crazy attractions that are coming here soon. In fact, let's see if we can even like penetrate one of these doors and get through. Hopefully it's not locked, but if so,
Kombucha.
All right, I guess we are inside the back rooms now in the American Dream Mall third floor attraction area. Wow, this is kind of creepy. So there's just one single light on, and then there's an exit door right here, but otherwise it's just a bunch of boards and panels, and I think people are just like prepping to build something here. Maybe this is a little clue. I see these red and blue bar stools. I'm not like setting off any alarm by doing this. All right, let's see this exit door. This is intriguing. Okay, I think I'm hearing things, so let's actually move to this door quickly before we get caught. All right, what do we got in here? Is it really an exit, or are we about to enter the true back rooms? Here we go. Wow, this hallway is...
You'd have to think this is somewhat illegal to go through, because like I know here in Adelaide, those exit doors are generally alarmed unless you have like a key card or something.
Not what I would expect in the back of an American Dream hallway. It does have really good side lighting, but otherwise it's just very unfinished. All right, somebody just entered behind us. I'm trying to play it cool. It might be employees for a certain store, so I'm not gonna look behind me, so they can't catch us right now. Even though we have access to the mall, we do not have access to the back room, so I do not suggest doing this. If you're about to turn a corner, hopefully they don't see us. 3, 2, 1. Phew. Okay, we're in the clear. What is that? Oh my gosh, where did we go? Oh,
Just a drop.
what is this? Team members only. YH. I think this is Yard House, which is one of the restaurants here. I hear something. We are going to infiltrate. Go.
Asahi Super Dry. Seek what is unique.
Блокбастеры российского проката и сериалы, мультфильмы и шоу. Весь
All right, all looks good. Mr. Beast is this way. Building B, Mr. Beast. And it doesn't even say like Mr. Beast Burger. It just says Mr. Beast. I guess he's doing a meet and greet here or something. We have to look for him. Mr. Beast's hand? What? Let's see how big his hand is first off. Oh my gosh, he's a giant. Wow, what a huge hand. Mr. Beast, why is your middle finger so big? I think this elevator is about to open. It's like one of those freight ones, so let's zoom. Oh, Mr. Beast. So it says he's down this way. Okay, I see some more signage here. Maybe we'll be able to point to him. All right, Mr. Beast, it looks like we have to go left now. All right, so we should be this way. Escape game. That can't be him. All right, let's continue. These hallways are so big. Since we're in one of the largest malls in America, the hallways match it. So we've been walking for like 10,000 steps in this back room so far. Oh my gosh, it's Mr. Beast. I hear somebody in there. All right, I'm going to knock just in case Mr. Beast is actually in here. As we're waiting, there's somebody emerging behind us. A lot of activity here. I think it's all like the late night employees. I guess they're prepping for like the Mr. Beast meetup, which is happening, I think, at like 8 a.m. Probably thinks they're getting in here. Oh, hey, how are you? Is this Mr. Beast?
Yes.
Is he here?
Speech.
Oh, this is oh, is this the kitchen to Beast Burger? Oh, that's cool. Can we see it real quick? Just like real quick, like a little bit? So we are in Beast Burger Kitchen right now. So it ends up, this wasn't actually a Mr. Beast meetup. This is actually where his Mr. Beast Burger and American Dream Mall is. So this is the industrialized kitchen. This thing is actually pretty massive. They have the buns and everything there, and they even have a freezer that I think is probably where all the frozen beef is stored. It's very clean in here, I will say. The employees are doing a great job because this entire floor is fully mopped and it looks like everything's wiped down. And they must have been going at this for about an hour or so because it is in great shape. And here's some of the food containers. So there's Mr. Beast Burger clamshell food containers, which I believe are the takeout plastic things that you usually receive your burger in. And then down here, you'll even see the wrapping that they put on top of each tray that is Mr. Beast themed. This is a pretty cool access that you can only get after midnight when you're in a mall, specifically the American Dream Mall. Oh my gosh, we have the secret formula on how to make a Beast Burger. So here you'll see for each of the different items they sell, for instance, the Nashville hot chicken tender sandwich, it tells you exactly how to cook the seasoning, This feels like you're getting the Krabby Patty secret formula with this. Carl's Deluxe, crinkle fries, everything. So if you want to basically take the Mr. Beast formula for all of his burgers, it is available right here. All right, so this is the actual inside of the Mr. Beast burger. So it is completely closed, but we were still able to look around here and you'll see like a Mr. Beast video playing on the wall over there. This is behind the counter. So you're basically, this is where you order your food and stuff, and you can order some merch as well. I always wonder if the soda machines shut down at night. Do you just like unplug it? I guess the answer is yes. All right, I'm gonna give you guys just like 5 frames of this video and let me know which video it is. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it's just.
Let me know. So we are trapped inside of Beast Burger. So out there is the mall. Again, nobody here, so nobody here to save me because I'm now locked in Beast Burger. What a fate. Imagine you're just like stuck in a Beast Burger for your entire life. Be in one of these jail cells. I think that's real money as well on the ground. It's starting to get a little bit creepy in here, so I think it's a good time to leave. But very cool. Hey.
How's it going? Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. What's going on, man? How are you? What store you work at?
I'm at a great big game show.
Okay, we were just in Beast Burger. We're making some content for it. We're like, oh, we wonder who our neighbors are over there.
That's us, yeah.
All right, nice meeting you, man. New cheat code, you just say you're with Mr. Beast team and then nobody questions you about anything. Why is there so many people here? It's like getting deep into the night now and there's still people working and cleaning up. So I guess they're working like hours past their shift. I don't know who Marcus is, but I think he's stuck in here because there's no door handle. I think Marcus is stuck in there. Okay, we're approaching Nickelodeon Universe. I don't know if this is accessible. I hope it is. Let me go ahead and purchase tickets though before we go in. All right, just need 1 ticket. You come here often? Yeah, the weather's good. Yeah. Oh, me? No, I'm waiting to go into Nickelodeon Universe. Yeah, I'm just.
The butcher's getting money off me. That's
Grabbing a ticket. All right, looks like nobody's coming, so I guess that means free entry. You could technically redeem wristbands and purchase a ticket at one of those kiosks, but it's like that free 30-minute pizza delivery system. If they don't come in like 10 minutes, you have free entry. All right, I guess it's that easy. I think we're in now. And the escalators are working, and it looks like nobody is down there, so I think we're good to go. My arm's hurting from waving so much.
Cameraman in this point would just be so
We're officially inside of Nickelodeon Universe, the world's largest indoor theme park. So we're gonna take a look around. I see like a single janitor. Other than that, it looks like there's 0 souls here. I don't think any of the rides are operating right now, nor the games in the arcade. That doesn't matter, because we're gonna take a look at what we have here. We have to be quiet. I'm not positive we could be here. It's so weird, because during the day, this place gets so packed, but right now, it's like our playground to do whatever we want. Like, this is the Blue's Clues chair, the comfiest chair out there, right? So this is all mine right now. Oh, that is, I thought this was gonna be a sofa. This is made like a bench, all right? Not my favorite chair. And then here's the roller coasters. It's so weird seeing like an indoor roller coaster. It almost looks like you get decapitated if you go up that thing. I wonder if we're able to get a cotton candy here despite the fact that it's closed. Let's see if this works. Select your product. All right, I guess that's a dead end. I guess this screen should be working, but it's not, so I don't think we can get cotton candy. Ooh, they still have some leftover popcorn and chips, which I think are from during the day, which is actually kind of nasty when you think about it, but you should be able to just get this and eat it. I wonder if we can like break in and get the popcorn. All right, I'm gonna try to go around and get this popcorn. Who knows how long this has been sitting here for?
I wouldn't do that if I was you, so Richard. Did you this is
All right, popcorn secured. Let's see if this is any good. This either was here just today or this has been here for probably weeks. Oh, that's stale. I'm not sure how long that's been here for. I don't know why I even went in for another one. This is not great popcorn. Here's a game here called Pop Patrol. Play on Paw Patrol. I don't think I could play, but it does look incredibly easy. You just get a dart, throw it. I mean, this is like the easiest game of all time. They even have a playpen here called Pups at Play. I don't think it's accessible, and I probably wouldn't go in anyways because you probably get like some disease. Here we have Splash Dash, which is that squirt game. Look how close this is. I mean, I know there are kids who are playing this, but you guys got to step up your athleticism. If this is what you're playing, I mean, look at the distance. I could just like touch the squirt right there. Here's Snail Race. I'd probably choose one of these lanes. They look to be the best. I don't know what you're supposed to do here, but this looks like a fun game. game, but unfortunately, I have no one to play it with. Here's Jellyfish Jam, which is like the swings version in the SpongeBob area. I'm gonna see if I can get on one of these swings. I think I should be able to get in here. Ooh, spilled my popcorn everywhere. But this is quite the comfy seat. I didn't think I'd be able to fit on this. It's no smaller than I think. I think this is a kid's ride. This right here is the bane of my existence. I did this for another video in which I did like dangerous activities that require a waiver. And this one right here, one of the scariest rides you can go on in the entirety of American Dream. It's like basically this massive obstacle course and you're just suspended in the air and you could fall at any given point. Granted, you have a harness, but nonetheless, a little bit scary. Timmy's Half Pipe Havoc. This one jumps out. It's like a half pipe roller coaster. So you just go up and then back and forth basically in a U shape. And this ride's probably the worst of them all. It's called the Jimmy Neutron Atom Smasher. And this like goes around in a circle as you're spinning. So if you have motion sickness, that one's not for you. But honestly, neither are any of these rides. Look at the tangling that's happening between two different coasters here. Unfortunately, there's no ride operator, so we're not able to go on any of these rides. But nonetheless, it's cool to just be inside this theme park with quite literally nobody here and just checking out everything there is to it. All right, we have some games here. I want to see if any of these games work. I feel like this has to. This takes credit cards, so this should be good. This is Connect 4 Hoops. All right, so I'm going to be playing with Kyle. You're going to be red, and I'll be yellow. Player. Let's see who wins. Shoot. Okay. Shoot. All right, if I make this, I win.
You lose if you make this.
Do I?
No.
The Shredder. So I think this is their really big roller coaster. This is the purple one. I don't know what Shredder's from, maybe some Nickelodeon show, but this is the scariest ride in the entire park. You know it's a scary ride when they have lockers, when you're not allowed to basically bring anything on the ride, so you have to just shove it all in a locker for like 5 minutes while you wait. I found a sign that's quite scary. It says, danger, ride strike hazard, do not enter, risk of serious injury or death, which means you can get struck by the ride if you walk in there. So we're not going to do that. Even though it's not even operating right now, we do want to be safe. It is cool just being this close to the roller coaster though, and this is something you can only do when you're here by yourself after midnight in American Dream Mall. All right, we got the Crosstown Express here for the Bikini Bottom, life-size Squidward. He must be like 7 feet tall, kind of mogging me right now. This is the bus stop, so I'm going to wait here alongside Squidward, and we'll see how long it takes for the bus to come. What time we got?
Okay.
Wow, they have a full map of Bikini Bottom here. I'm gonna see if I can hop on the bus. Squidward doesn't seem to want to come. All right, so this is the bus here. It's actually quite spacious. There's like 8 different rows where you probably get 4 people per row. So you got 32 people filling up each bus. I didn't have a ticket, so kind of have to go here. All right, well, that was pretty efficient. It's a really nice bus. Let's see what else we got. This is the Paw Patrol playground that we saw when we were originally circling it. I feel like it would be fun to go down, but that thing is probably nasty in there. So I do not want to go down. Do you want to go down this?
Not really. It looks pretty gross.
It looks fun. All right, wait. Let's do like a wager, and then whoever loses has to go in there and then go down the slide.
All right, fine. Let's do it.
We did an arcade game. Let's play like a mobile game or something. All right, let me find somewhere to sit. All right, maybe around here. It looks like they have a Paw Patrol Christmas concert or some sort of series that you can participate in. I don't know what happens, but I see speakers and 2 monitors, so some Paw Patrol thing happens here. But this is like a good area to conduct the wager. All right, what mobile game do you want to play? How about Goal Battle? And we'll do best of 1.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. This game is awesome too, and they actually have real cash prizes up to $50,000 right now. All you have to do is log in every day and complete event tasks to join the competition. All right, so my username is Sambucha, so don't forget to add me as a friend. And don't forget to add me on Goal Battle, which means he's technically taller than what the maximum limit is to go on this, so you may end up getting stuck on this.
Sounds horrific.
All right, I think he's about to go down now.
Some butchers working with him.
That reminded me of the Boston slide thing. What was it like in there?
I felt like a police officer going down there.
Man of his word, he went down the Paw Patrol slide. I don't recommend doing that. I'm surprised he even fit down there. So in the American Dream Mall, they have this massive indoor arcade here, and you could win giant SpongeBob plush toys among a lot of other things, including this like weird VR thing. What is this? Is this a Bikini Bottom like boat simulator that you you can run with this VR headset. I don't know how clean that is, but that's actually a pretty cool thing to have. Ooh, I see the goods over here. I wonder if we could just reach over the counter and snag some. I'm gonna take the most valuable thing.
Butcher, that counts as thievery.
I don't steal. So they have 2 Connect 4 hoops in this mall. I don't know how much they're paying to get in this mall, but 2 is quite a lot. This one doesn't seem to be working though. And then outside of that, just a bunch of these games, and I think they're all turned off. So I guess arcades are not operating in the off hours. I thought they were kind of like vending machines, you could always play them, but I guess not. So I was able to get a ball right here, courtesy of Kyle. It's a long reach, so this is the only thing they're able to do in this arcade after the midnight hours, just because everything else is closed. Dude, perfect. So in this entire Nickelodeon universe, rides, attractions, games, arcade games, the only thing that's functioning and working is the Pirates of Bikini Bottom super bonus game right here. So it is true that even casinos are open after midnight, but quite literally nothing else. What is this? Charge fuse running low? So you could rent a portable charger. That is kind of cool. I've never seen that before. $6 an hour to charge your phone. That's actually insane. So that's it for the theme park. We're gonna move on to some other areas of the mall because there is still a lot more left. I don't know when the end is, so I may fall.
What's next?
If I do, I love you. I had to look for safety. Boy, it's getting late. I'm gonna start counting sheep. Get it? This is the guest services area, so if you have a problem with something, you can go ahead and visit one of these attendants right here, just not at the midnight hours. Now let's head to the food court, because I doubt anything's still open, but I want to see like what a food court after midnight looks like. I mean, obviously it's all going to be closed, but...
Okay, how many bits of the food court will be open? If there's anything open, I'll be incredibly surprised.
The janitors are eating. Maybe there's like something like a halal cart that's open at like 12:30. So officially ran into an escalator that doesn't work. So we're gonna have to go up manually the old fashioned way. Stairs, ew, I know, but let's go up to the food court. Oh. Just gonna get some Haagen-Dazs. It's closed, but would have been great to have some dessert, am I right? Just to show you the state of the food court at 1 a.m. Jollibee, closed. Closed, closed, closed. Charlie's Philly Steaks closed, and basically every single thing you see is closed. Not basically, literally everything besides a couple of vending machines. So if you do want food at like 1, 2 a.m., you ain't getting it here. Oh, look at this, an Oreo cafe. Now it's closed, but it kind of looks accessible. It looks like you can almost like sneak over this barrier here and then make yourself some sort of like Oreo Frappuccino. So even though I can't get in here, I'm technically in the store right now, and now I'm not. Wow, so in the middle of the mall here, I guess overnight they throw a tarp over it, but there looks to be some sort of muscle car just in the middle. I want to see if I'm able to see what it is. BF Goodrich tires. Yeah, no, that's very much a real car. I feel like this is definitely illegal to pull up, but I'm very curious. Ooh, some navy blue car. Wow, that looks really nice. All right, I don't want to get too much in trouble, but in theory, if you are in this mall after midnight, you could probably ride that thing right out of here. And as you can see, there is not a soul in here. So here we have the DreamWorks water park. This is, I also believe, the largest indoor water park at any mall in the world. So up there we have Shrek, Donkey, Kung Fu Panda, the Madagascar penguins, Trolls, Puss in Boots. All of them are available for you to hang out with inside the water park, and that's where we're heading right now. It looks like it's closed. That hasn't stopped us before. All right, here we are going downstairs into the water park area. As always, we're gonna purchase our tickets, get into our swimsuits, and then head over. Wow, they have a Shrek swimsuit here. If there was an attendant here.
Why do you think they call it -19 suit?
Ridiculous! We take whole level, green and grass, actually even Japanese food! Let me respawn in Rome, please. Yes!
Our city currently has a population of 9.
I I feel like I'd have to buy that. All right, time for the water park. All right, I see a guy there. We're gonna proceed. So it smells like straight chlorine down here, but we finally made it to the water park area. So this is adjacent to the theme park. So after a full day of rides, you could come over here and access an indoor water park complete with a lot. This is an entire Madagascar themed, like jungle infused slides, running water 24/7 too, by the way. So if there were a lifeguard here, you could technically go down this right now, but I don't think there is. Here we got Shrek with a fountain kind of going up his, and then behind him, we have what I think is the coolest thing of them all, and that is this giant whirlpool behind me that I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, is the largest indoor one in the United States. And floating above this, of course, because it's a DreamWorks water park, we have Shrek in his bathing suit with Donkey looking like they're about to dive in. This would be a lot of fun to go down, but unfortunately, I did not pack a swimsuit and there are no lifeguards on duty, so out of respect, I don't think we're gonna jump in or anything. Maybe one day though. This looks like a lot of fun to explore. It's so weird just being in one of the world's largest mall with nobody in it. Like you would think you'd see somebody, a janitor, a security guard, a straggler, another YouTuber, nobody. And I think what's even crazier is they just keep a lot of these kiosks, for instance, just like uncovered. So you could technically just go in and just steal all their loot, which I don't recommend doing, but it is available for the taking technically. Even Wetzel's Pretzels, even though it's closed, it's kind of accessible, you know? Like if they still had some pretzels out, you could easily just reach in and get them. But they just got some cheese sauce and they do actually have some slushies, but unfortunately, no pretzels. Behind me is the Sesame Street world, and I previously hid a hidden message in here. A lot of you guys went to search for it and somebody actually found it. Shout out to you, the person who found it. I am gonna hide something else throughout this video somewhere in the mall at a spot that you see, and if you find the message that says subscribe to Sambucha, send me a picture on my Instagram and I'll reward you with something crazy. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Nothing.
That'd be fun.
Because no one's here. Even on the ice rink, which actually looks open, which I think we can maybe get on the ice, which would be crazy. If you work the Zamboni, I'm sorry, I know you just cleaned it, but I am gonna try my best to get on. It's like they're asking me to go on. All right, I've never seen a Zamboni up close like this. But look what a pretty contraption we have here. It's like as big as a tractor. And then the ice is just like right there. And it's starting to get really cold, obviously, as you get close to it, but it is still pretty jarring to just be like right next to the ice rink. Go ice fishing, ice skating, play some roller hockey, whatever you want to do, you could do it right here. But it is getting late, so I'm just gonna take a little power nap, and then hopefully when I'm woken up, it's not gonna be the morning, but rather like 3 a.m. Oh, I'll see you guys soon. Oh.
A few moments later.
It feels like I'm dreaming. Where am I? We're heading down Designer Lane now. So this is already the lowest foot traffic just because most people can't afford to purchase from the stores that we're about to go to. But they are decorated, I think, the nicest in the entire mall. So we're gonna go ahead and see if there's any activity, some late night buyers. Somebody having their 8th birthday party seemed to have lost a balloon, which is now in the ceiling. Tragic for you. So we have Balenciaga. Over here we have Gucci, Cartier, Rolex, you name it. I mean, everything's over here for the luxury wing, and as expected, this is probably the most dead. Despite everywhere having nobody, this doesn't even have like a single janitor, probably because nobody actually walks here throughout the day. I was just opening some random doors, and I think I opened the darkest room possible. There are no lights on in there, so I don't think it's a good experience to see, which means I have to see. Okay, I guess like the light sensors went on. This is, I don't even know, but the voice echoes a bit, which means that there's not much in here. There's a store right next to us, and there's a store on the other side. So I guess this is meant to be a store, so something's opening up here. So many doors and things available after midnight here, because they're just unmonitored, so you just basically go into any little nook and cranny you see. As we go down this escalator, I'm really trying to find anybody, and I don't see a soul. Like, look down there, look down here. And as far back as you can see, I don't see anybody. Completely empty. And they even left out the Tesla. Not gonna lie, it's pretty bold to leave out a Tesla just in the middle of the mall, especially when the doors are technically open. They have it charging right now. I mean, see if it's open. Okay, they did lock it, and I'm sure that they can see me right now. So hello, Tesla. Starbucks closed, so nothing to do here. Oh, look at this gorilla. So this gorilla, I actually see him from time to time. He's made of spark plugs, so he's entirely recycled made. And they have one with a polar bear as well. Very cool. If this place looks a little bit like a ski lodge, it's because right over here, we have Big Snow, which is the indoor skiing here at American Dream. So you could quite literally ski while you're inside. So not only do they have theme parks, water parks, and all the attractions and hundreds of stores, they also have an entire slope inside, which might be the craziest thing in here. So you just wait in here like you're by the fireplace as you watch your kids or whoever just slide down right in front of you, kick up some snow right against you, and then you hop down and get some food, whatever you want to do. You can honestly spend a full day here. I mean, we've just spent 5 hours here. There's so much to do, no shortage of things. Shout out to American Dream. Honestly, a really sick spot. So we just finished up at American Dream Mall. Now we're at the Livingston Mall, which is one of the most abandoned malls in all of New Jersey. I previously went here for another video, but now it's past the midnight hours. Notably, like nothing's going on in this parking lot because it's dead, but there's actually a cop car right here that's unattended. And I'm not sure if we're able to go inside, but I want to just like see the outskirts of this mall during the midnight hours, because I'm sure it's going to get very creepy very quickly. So they have a bunch of dead anchor stores like the Lord and Taylor over there. There's also a ton of potholes everywhere in this parking lot, and there's like a Sears that's completely broken down. And then inside, I mean, roll the footage from the past video, you could see, but this place is a complete dump. But let's go ahead and look around the outside, and let's just see if there's any activity happening at nighttime. All right, so we have a Popeyes right here, which I didn't even know was inside of this mall, but there's like a really interesting window. It's almost like a drive-through window, like you're going by to pick up your food. So let's see if we can see inside of this Popeyes window. It actually smells like Popeyes, so I don't know if they just like recently cleaned up in there and they have the oil still going, but there's like a little doorbell right here. So I think you are able to access maybe like the food court, similar to what we just did with the Beast Burger prior. So this is the freight area where I think they just dump off a bunch of stuff out of trucks, and it's kind of open. So I think technically you could go inside through this entrance, but if not here, there's a lot of other entrances as well, I think. All right, I actually found an entrance. This door is just propped open. It says keep door closed, but if it's open, it's open. That feels like an open invite. So at the very least, we're just gonna walk into this room right here, which is technically going in this mall after midnight, but given like the cop presence and stuff, I'm not trying to like infiltrate too much.
If I was him, I would not be doing that.
All right, so this is the inside area. It looks like down there will lead to the first floor, and then up here, that's where you access the back rooms. We previously actually went into the back rooms, so we have a bunch of footage from there already, but it definitely gets a little bit eerie at night. Like, why is this door even open? It's like 12:15 right now. All right, so this cop car is officially gone now, so we're gonna do a couple of tugs on the door, and if we can get in, we'll quickly show you the mall, but otherwise, probably shouldn't be here too long. All right, let's see if this is accessible. Ooh, I guess so.
Building's accessible.
What is on the floor here? Bahamas Vacation. Guess nobody wants to take that. This is not as cool as the American Dream Mall. There's like significantly less things here, and it's much more liminal and scary. Any food open? I mean, I was coming in here for a quick bite. I thought I'd get some dessert, but it doesn't look like anything's open. There's the Popeyes we had referenced. There's a Cinnabon there.
What is Cinnabon? Is it just
I
like
think the alarm was
rolls?
triggered at this place. I don't think it was
Let me
because
know
of me,
in the
but I don't know if
description
you can
what
hear
cinnamon
that
bun
like
is.
ambient sound of the alarms ringing, but it feels like somebody probably broke into here, which is maybe why the cops were here. So after midnight at this mall, at least, there's a lot of activity happening, police presence, we have the alarms going off, we got the food court completely empty, but the lights are on, the vending machines are working, you still technically could enter because the doors are wide open, so I don't even know what's happening in here. As you can see, the lights are flickering relentlessly behind me, and that's just the alarms just going off. They do still have the vending machines working though. I had this once though, and it wasn't my favorite. This place is 10 times creepier at night, and it's really bad during the day. So what does that tell you?
So there you have it. Those are the malls after midnight. Again, don't forget to add me on Goal Battle and compete for the rewards. But with that being said, thank you guys.
Thank you, Sam Butcher, for a great video. I really liked it. Give it a comment. Yeah. Comment. And there we go. There we have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and see you guys another time. Peace out.